friend when your wife accepts him. And I'm gonna tell you now, that's when you got one, right? But you know, he didn't know this. So I had to be real slick on it. Real slick. Well, on behalf of myself and the other NSCs, ladies and gentlemen, I want to actually present to my business partner. And you know what? Please go ahead and play his background. None other than Jah Kafele out of the Ohio, from the Ohio player himself. Jah Kafele, stand to your feet and recognize our business partner, Jah Kafele.
To everybody that be living it up, we say,
Everybody say ho!
Testing. Alrighty, is everyone here ready to learn the secret to marketing your business? Yeah. I mean, the flat out bottom line secret to be successful in marketing your business. Yeah. I'm getting ready to give it to you right here, right now. If you take this secret that I'm about to share with you, you will absolutely, positively make it to National Sales Executive and RVP. All right? Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes. Got your pen and paper ready?
Yep.
Yes. Got your brain ready?
Yes.
Consistent and effective marketing is the secret. There isn't a magic marketing method. Consistent and effective marketing is how you become successful. Now, we can help you be effective. That's what all of this training has been about, helping you be effective, and there'll be more coming from the company. But consistency is on you. So whether you're gonna market once a month and pretty much introduce nobody to your business, or you're gonna market once a day, is what's gonna make a difference. Now for me, my style is more, I want to get you onto my mailing list. And the great thing about the training today, if I can interject this real quick, these are strategies that people are actually doing today. We're not giving you stuff that we're not doing, that's not working, that's not helping our business. We're telling you real live stuff that you can go out and apply. For me, one of the greatest things I like about Vitel is that you have an autoresponder message. And a lot of people don't understand the magnitude of this. And I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years, however long I've been in online marketing. Some of the people that are in business with me today are people that have been on my mailing list for 4 years. Actually, my little brother, I've been doing this company for 7 months. My little brother just joined, like 2 days ago. I'm like, where you been, dude? So I didn't need family and friends. You all became my family and friends, those that I introduced to the business. So real quick, what I want to show you is one of the things I've done, and this was pre-blogging. There was something called forums, discussion forums. Okay? And it is similar to blogging. All right. The great thing about forum marketing is that you get to use other people's content. So they talk about blogging, which is great, but you got to make your own content and build that out. Well, I like to go where people are already doing the content for me. And then I just want to get in the way. So if you go out on the highway, you're going to get hit, right? And that's just it. So what you want to do in your marketing is you want to get where the traffic is of people already looking for a home business. And that's half your battle there. A lot of times you're prospecting to the wrong people. And you think, well, why ain't nobody joining? Well, you can't talk to people that aren't interested in at least looking for an opportunity, or you're gonna be wasting a lot of time. So if you can do a search on Google. There are tons of work at home forums. There's a lot of techniques and strategies that I've learned. But what I want to show you real quick is this is one that I've actually used. And one of the techniques and strategies is you want to catch your name. I mean, if your name is Reginald Williams, that's too popular. You're not gonna stand out. You gotta be like Vitel King or Make You Money King or something like that. You wanna have a catchy name, because what I found out in the years of doing this, name like Residual Cash Man is gonna be attractive to people. What is he talking about? What does he mean, Residual Cash Man? So when you're creating your profiles on your forum, choose a catchy name, all right? Now, I actually created a topic here, but what I want to show you here, in the interest of time, is that, you know, there's a topic here on forum marketing. So, how much money do you make online? What you want to do in the midst of all the various marketing things you do, is you want to go ahead and just get where the traffic is. And what's the most common thing that people want to look for in the home business? What are they trying to learn? How to market their business. So those are some of the best places to start going there and have a discussion about how to market your own business. Now, some people, for example, be like, well, I don't know what to say. I just saw a great movie. I can tell you all of the details about that, but I don't know anything to say about marketing my business. Well, the one thing you can do, and we don't have time here, is you can look up article directors. You can actually look up blogs. You can borrow information from Reginald's blog, Kelly's blog, anybody's blog. You can borrow information from other forums, tweet that, and start a discussion in a new forum. What I'm sharing with you, this has worked for me for years. Here's the statistical numbers that I found. If you don't have 3 people a day registering to join your business, about 90 to 100 people a week, you're not having the success you need to be. So if you want something to measure, then you should have 3 people. You want to get to the point of a minimum of 3 people a day opting in to learn about your business. Because if you do that, statistically, I found that I will recruit 3 to 5 people a month. I personally have introduced 50 people to this business, over 50 people to this business. So we don't have a lot of detail today, but the point is, this is another medium without you having to create the content. Go out there where people are talking about home business, where they're already having the discussion, and engage in it on a regular basis. The thing that you really want to do is there's something called a signature link. And this is a signature link, and they show you how to set this up, and you want to make sure this is clickable. Now, talking about effective marketing, I could put up here, you know, myvitel.com. That doesn't say anything to people. This says something. We will pay $15,000 of your bills yearly. And that will get them to click on your site as far as it goes. So just a little tidbits there. Other thing I want to show you is ultimately with all the marketing and training that you're learning now, hopefully I can pull this up, is you want people, my whole strategy is I want you on my mailing list. Okay, that's where I'm trying to get people. Talking about email follow-up. Because the fortune is in what?
Follow-up.
Right, and how many of you are following up? Those who are typically make money. Figure out my password. Can't figure out my password. Well, I did, but see, it's all in my computer. I don't have to do that much thinking. I'm thinking about other stuff. Okay, so you want to have leads coming into your back office. And what I do, and this is relative to the amount of leads you have coming in, I email out every day. My objective in my marketing is I pretty much don't want you to call me until you look at the presentation, until you've seen the information. The majority of people that will call me or contact me, then all I'm doing is clarifying. I like to put myself in a position to where I'm not explaining, I'm clarifying. So if you call me up, like somebody did, hey, what's this thing? I saw this thing, what's this thing about? Did you watch the presentation? No, I didn't do that. Man, I'm so glad you took an interest in this opportunity. Tell you what I need you to do. Go ahead, watch that presentation, and then why don't you give me a call in about 20 minutes, or I'll give you a call back. There's just not much to talk about. You start trying to explain this business, you know you're gonna mess up.
Yeah.
So just, let one of these great presentations out there do it for you. So once you get people in your back office, you have these leads, and what a lot of people aren't doing is they probably don't even know how to really use this. And so, you want to be emailing out, hey, there's the 8:30 corporate call. You want to be following up, motivational things. You don't want to just send out to your list, did you look at the video yet? What's your problem? Things like that. You want to be motivated. So you'll have your people that are active. I just want to show you how to work this. You come down here, choose your active people, and this will also go out to the people that are already in business. You can actually email everybody by just selecting all. And then email selected. You come down here, you can like that. And this has all kind of HTML stuff you can do, but just keep it real short. You say, had a great time. You put your website, we have a couple different general sites. Put your name. I always like to use a phone number. I think Reginald or somebody mentioned, you don't know how many people we recruit just because we got our phone number out there. Not just trying to use emails. So put the phone number. Don't everybody call you. Email. So this is actually going out live, it's short, and then here you can just copy the message, copy it in there. Just do your preview. So if you're not using, how many of you all knew how to use your back office system? Everybody's hand can go with this in the business. That's not good. Here's the message, save, send. And it'll send you a copy. So the point is, with email follow-up, if you are marketing with the things that you learned here today, for me, my strategy, there's various different strategies. I'm always trying to drive people to my capture page, to my marketing page. I want them on my mailing list. If I get you on my mailing list, then I have, because everybody's got a business out there telling them it's great. And some people believe in not emailing every day. And if you don't have enough activity, if you put in 1 lead a week, you shouldn't be emailing every day. But if you get up to 2-3 leads a day coming in, then I'm emailing out at least once a day about my business, because I look at it like this. How many of you watch football games? How many of you have seen a McDonald's commercial during a football game? Do you typically see that commercial more than once during the course of that game? Yes. So do you think you probably need to be letting people know they need to go look at your business more than once? I'm screaming out, I'm emailing out saying, what's your problem? You ain't looking at Vitel, but I'm not using that language. I'm just, hey, take a look. Hey, we got, comical Curtis Cross is going to be up. The fantastic Brandon Ivy's going to be doing a presentation. Whatever you want to do, and staying in contact with them. You just came from this event. We had a great time, so you can make a YouTube video on that, a blog post on that. You can say, hey, check out my new blog post. I just posted a blog post on that. I just learned some new marketing tricks and things like that. So these are the things that should help you grow your business as long as you're using a follow-up and use the back of their email. Couple questions.
Yes, one of the important points to use when you use the company email system, I'm asking this, is it when you email someone, it comes to them as an individual email rather than an email like from Google or from Yahoo, like a whole group, and then it gets caught up in, in spam.
Yeah, you can have that. The easy response to that is you just take their email list and email it from your own Gmail or whatever you have, because that's less likely to get in spam. So that autoresponder depends on how they set up, so you can run into that. But what I would do in terms of a simple solution, as people are opting into your website, start putting them in your Google contact. I use Gmail, so start putting them in your Gmail contacts. You can actually create a folder and email them as a group and do things like that. And that way the message will get through as far as that goes. Take a couple more questions. I think that's all I have first.
Josh, just kind of a response to help with that too. I do a lot of internet marketing, the less you put in there, especially as far as like links, if you have less links, you're less likely to get put in the spam box. Just kind of keep it simple, like what you type, and try not to spam your links in there on emails.
Right. 10 links in one email is
Too much.
When you email from your back office, like you clicked all and I saw you had a power there, so when that goes out, is everybody gonna be able to see everybody else's email address? Is it gonna go out as a CC or?
In the back office, to my knowledge with that, it just goes out to that individual. With an autoresponder, it just sends a message to that individual. If you do have your contacts, that's a good point. If you do have to use Gmail or Yahoo, whatever, make sure you use blind copy. People don't know BCC stands for blind copy, so that everybody's email isn't sent to somebody else, so that they're sending them other stuff. One last question, I think somebody has.
I just had a question. I use myself in the back office because I look and they had me into my hard balance, and I don't know what that means and why I came back to the hard balance.
Your email came back as a hard copy? That's a big take. I mean, I'm just. All right, you want that question? Go ahead. Oral. Google. I mean, just do a search for work at home forum, make money online forums. You'll pull up plenty of them. There's a little bit more training. Look for ones that just have a lot of content, a lot of activity. If you're a work at home mom, when I first learned this, it was the work at home mom forums are just, I mean, they're just off the chain. I mean, you get in those forums even as a male. You just only get in there because there's so much traffic and activity going on. Again, people that are more likely to look for an opportunity that's going to be involved in your business. Before I take this last question here, honestly, everything you learned up here is already online. It's just scattered. So if you would just do a search on Google, you'll be amazed at the things you can do. A search on YouTube, you can go back and get even more in-depth training and understanding about a lot of stuff that's being shared with. So we'll close out.
Actually, my question probably is more so for support, but it does concern the whole spam thing, the filters for that, because I do know that I sign myself up personally just to see how the system autoresponders would work, and it's kicking everything in the spam, even from our system with Vitel's back office. So that may be a question for support, that I can find out what it is that we can do to keep those emails from dumping into spam, because they're really not spam. These are people who have opted in.
It's really a provider issue on there.
Okay.
With that. At the end of the day, in a more advanced setting, you want to get your own autoresponder, have your own list that you automatically control. I think Rich mentioned something like that in terms of blogging and things of that nature. So that really takes it to another level. But you'll also be surprised at how many people do actually read your spam as far as that goes. So it's better to be doing that. But in the whole midst of that coming up, just take those contacts, put them in your regular email, and send them out, and they'll be getting your messages as far as that goes. All right? All right. Thank you.
Jah Kafele, ladies and gentlemen.